Bandidos, what is happening? It's Wednesday, April 3rd, and we are live again for another show because we're going to take on some invaded. That means the Tusk, and maybe we're going to climb some stairs at the summit.
Stay out. It's past your curfew when it's dark. I'm searching for you in the park. Shady murdered him, another person. He just hit his mark. He met his quota for the month. They found the coda all rolled up inside a bag. He probably dragged the body for about a block.
Speaking of this summit, so I finished the Floor 100 strategy. And at the top of your chat, you will see a link that you can click for tomorrow's premiere and turn on your reminder. Please do so now. Maybe drop a comment. I don't know. Anyways, it was quite an experience up there, I gotta say. So if you're not aware, Floor 100 of the summit has been sort of changed. So they made it in both parts. There's phase 1 and phase 2, right? So phase 2 is when you actually fight the hunters, and then phase 1 is that big open art gallery area that you have to work your way through to get to the hunters. Anyways, you used to be able to fight each one of those phases from the lobby. They each have their own lobby, and now the doors close behind you in both of those phases. So neither phase has a lobby. So I put together a strategy for legendary hunters on Floor 100. And it was crazy. I beat the entire thing in 5 minutes. That's both phase 1 and the hunters. It only took me a minute to kill the hunters. 1 minute. And I got the build and the strategy for you, and that's going to be tomorrow. And it's full in depth. So we break down the situation, and then it's unedited gameplay. So, and it's not, obviously it was only 7 minutes of total gameplay or whatever, 5 minutes of total gameplay. So not very long. So a lot of explanation on the builds and why I put it together. Very unique builds. They're specifically created for that very tough scenario against the hunters. And so I technically have 2 builds. It's like a part 1 and a part 2 where I make just a couple minor changes going from phase 1, phase 2, but really cool, really nice challenge. It's not something you do every day, but you know, when you do manage to get up there, it's nice to have a little go-to setup that doesn't require a lot of farming. I think a lot of the stuff we have, you should have hanging around in your stash. I didn't have to farm anything, and none of the pieces are like unicorns or anything like that. So look forward to sharing that with you first thing in the morning. So today we are going to be doing the invadeds, and that means we're going to be all over the place. So it looks like DCD headquarters is a good place to start. And then where we go from there? Jefferson trade. And then we're going to go all the way up here, looks like. Camp White Oak. And then the zoo, I believe. It's not showing up, but I believe the zoo is invaded. And then back to Tidal. Okay. So that's the journey. That's the journey. The question is, what build are we going to run here? I don't know yet. I haven't decided what build I want to run today. I haven't had a lot of time to think about it, actually. So let's dig through the old, you know, wardrobe crate here. I've been wanting to do a rifle ongoing directive build, but I don't have any ongoing directive right now. I think I saw it down here, so we could farm for a few pieces. You can't craft it, so. I was thinking like a solo ongoing directive build. See what else we got. The commando's kind of neat. I've been tinkering with that. Got this SR1. It's not the best SR1 on the planet. Let's see. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is, yeah. I wanted to do an Emiline's Guard build. What do you think about that? So the reason why is because they buffed Emiline's Guard, and we haven't had a chance to run it. So it's pretty badass. First of all, don't be confused. Emiline's Guard is not a bad SMG. It's quite good, actually. And so 5% crit chance here, that's fine. And then we'll run crit chance here, I guess. But it's got 50 rounds in the mag at its base. So some people might say, hey, that SMG is missing a mod slot. But the reality is it's got, as a start, 50 rounds in the mag. So you could kind of look at that as that missing mod slot. And then anyways, crit chance as you would expect, damage to targets out of cover. But this is what they changed. So they increased the perfect preservation. I think it was what, 12% to 15%. So now you get 30% armor on kill, potentially, if you get that headshot kill. So that's really good. 2-second reload, not the best, not the worst, but we'll fix that. 900 RPM, not bad. Not bad. So it kind of sits between the MPX and the Vector in base damage and RPMs. So that's what you would expect in performance. So if you like both the MPX and the Vector, then you should probably like the Emiline's Guard. Not slow, not fast. It's right there in the middle, nice and comfy. And so, but what's cool about it is because you're getting that armor on kill, this is how I look at it. You can get rid of Hunter's Fury. You can not run Hunter's Fury. And instead maybe look at something like Striker, where Striker's all damage and no armor on kill. Or regen or anything like that, right? So you could replace the Hunter's Fury because you don't need that 20% armor kill, or you can add that on top if you wanted to. But for me, I'm gonna go Striker because Striker gives you more potential damage. Let's see where our crits are at, by the way. And then And plus, I want that faster reload, actually. So let's see what that does to us. Our reload there. 1.8 seconds. Yeah, it's nothing to brag about, but it's better. I don't know if the chest could be worthwhile. If we ran the chest, Obliterate's probably better. But if we ran the chest, then... Because I don't think our fights are big enough to carry the chest, but... Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm running... I'm running colorblind mode, so my colors might be a little bit off of yours from what you're used to. So we can keep Palisades here. Oh, you know what I got today? Oh, yeah. Check this out here real quick. I got today a unicorn, an Intimidate with crits already on it on a Palisades. So I can craft that into a red core. See that? And then we can run... Oops, clear that. The memento for the bonus armor, and then use a shield to protect it. That's pretty neat. But you're gonna end up running. I mean, on this situation, it's not that unique because you're gonna want to run armor anyways, and so you could just run a Palisades with armor. But if you're looking at an all red build, which we could look at, we could start there. I don't know. We could start there. So let's start with Gunner. It's not quite necessary to have to run all armor. I mean, all red, but let's do this. And then we'll put on shotguns here in case we decide to. See, so we got two routes. So we can run the striker shield with firewall and pick up more damage, which I wouldn't mind doing. Or you can run Gunner and get 10% armor on kill to add to your Emiline's guard. So now you have potentially 40% armor on kill there. And not all the time you're gonna be getting the headshot. So at least you'll be getting 25% armor on kill. You get that? So 15% from preservation and then 10%. Now, preservation works over 5 seconds, so keep that in mind. Sort of like a quasi armor regen. But the instant armor on kill will help there, but we're also gonna get the bonus armor on kill. But I'm gonna minimize that. The downside about minimizing that is, you know, you want Intimidate to be kind of juicy, so the more bonus armor, the better. But if Striker's hitting hard enough, then Intimidate could be just a bonus for us. Let me see if I have it red. We don't really need Palisades either. So there's that. Because... Again, the idea, I think, to try to lean in, my idea is to try to lean into Emiline's guard. Try to get it to be the sole source of armor regen, and then just kill a lot and keep that thing active. Let's see if we can work that out. So I'm looking for a good chest option. Could run this Sokolov, kind of interesting. But I think I got a Gruppo that I could probably run too. Yeah, let me go for that Gruppo. There you are. I think I can change this. I don't think I've, yeah, I haven't changed this part. So let's go Obliterate. All right, now where's our stats? So we're at 59, 96, perfect. All right. So does that make sense? Did that make sense to you guys why I'm not running Palisades? Because that particular Palisades isn't, well, for one, I don't need the armor on kill because I'm assuming Emiline's guard plus Gunner is gonna be all I need. And then the other thing is, I don't want to run too much armor. I want to lean a little bit into my armor and kill. And the Palisades, you know, comes with armor. And so I'm going to strip down the armor a little bit here. And so this piece is, although it's a unicorn, it's unnecessary to be a unicorn on this build. Because it would be okay to run armor on that. But if you're running Intimidate, you would want to run more armor. The more armor, the merrier with Intimidate, right? That makes sense? Or I just confuse you more. Okay, so I'm stripping the armor there. And so that way, when we grab the... God damn it. People bumping into me. Every time we grab a trophy, we're going to get a full 30% weapon damage buff on top of the striker stacks. So we could put on a little bit of protection for elites. Otherwise, I can put on crit damage here. Yay. Okay, I think that's good. Got a regular shield here. I'll put on shield health. And then down here, I don't have any other mods for that part. So shield health is fine. I'll do regen, actually, instead. And then we'll use the decoy, get us out of trouble. I think we're all right. Fly Rook, Blues in the house, Grumpy Grumps. Salvador, Pipstud, Skeletor. What's up, everybody? Chevy. Who else is now? Squatty? Did I say squad? Wheeze. Roger B. Jimbo. How you letting Sick Jim beat you there? I mean, Jim, how you letting Chevy beat you there? How's that happening? That kid, he's got that Canadian edge, huh? Dark Jedi. Evening. Look at you with that gold skull and blue. Nice and gold. You're getting there, Pipster. All right, let's see how we do. So we'll go heroic. I'm probably not going to run directives. I don't really like to with RPM weapons. Okay, let's get in the zone. Tanks. What's up, folks? Ooh, that reload, man.
System disrupted.
Right through that fire.
System restored.
That was almost too easy. They were all reds and went one purple. Yeah, you know, that's the thing about missions. They do throw more at you, though, with the Tusk, you know? There's more of them, at least. I mean, did they even get a shot out on us? I say that now, right? And then I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Just give it a minute, Tux, warm up. My fingers are all stiff. Been editing all day. Shit. God, that fucking reload is horrible. That is one thing, though, you are going to notice. Hold on, my fucking shit is resetting. Give me a second. Sorry. I can't see anything. So I'm just gonna run around in circles. Am I live? Yeah. OBS does this thing. For some reason, it resets my graphics card. My streaming card. I don't know why. It's random. So I lose picture for a second. It's like a couple of seconds. Flying blind, man. See, these guys are all red. Oh wait, there's a purple.
Ready for this?
Medical assistance needed.
Am I gonna get dizzy here? Come on, dude. All right. So did you guys all buy Theo's outfit? What'd you guys think? Some are takers, some aren't. That was pretty cool. I would have spent the money otherwise. I've been known to spend money on some outfits that I don't like and have never worn. One being the tracksuit and shit. I didn't buy didn't wear that one. There was something else that I bought. What was it that I didn't wear? Yeah, I had to, Blue, I had to like log out and log back in. I had to reset the game, I mean, you know, close it up. It didn't show up for me either at first. Really? Just dodging bullets there, huh, buddy? I mean, we're not even getting, we don't even need striker stacks. It's weird how this game goes. Has its moments where it feels really hard, and then missions like this are like a little too easy. I feel like I'm playing. I have to keep looking up. Like, is this really heroic? Do you think they fucked with something here? Maybe somebody complained about it being too difficult, so they lowered it.
Got their shields up?
I mean, I can't really call it the build because we're not even getting striker stacks. Because they're dying so easy. I mean, I might as well put on all armor. Like, honestly. Just slow down the time to kill on red guys. They still hit hard, though. Red guys still hit hard, don't they? Everybody still hits hard. I mean, if you can die by... If their punches are lethal, that says something. Did you see that I changed the chat on Twitch to TuxedoBandido? I'm struggling to find a way to do it on the YouTube side. You were just standing there, buddy? Should have put out a shot. The bag feels good, that 50 rounds.
System reactivated.
Yeah, we are on heroic. Sorry, I'm trying to check because This doesn't feel right. It might just be a weird RNG thing and they keep throwing in red guys. I mean, we've seen one elite this whole time. We're almost done. I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it, right? I don't normally go this way, but let's try it. Ah, fuck you, dude.
Controller detected.
Look at Chevy. He made it. Yeah, so I'm going to add, I haven't added special commands or anything like that, but I can put in some Easter eggs for you. So like some special commands will get, so the chats are pretty good nowadays, right? Like they'll pick up on conversations, on keywords and conversations. So if you like say strikers a lot or something like that, then it'll throw out a link or a program statement based on related words. So if you say incursion a lot, then it'll throw out incursion prompts or whatever. So I'll play around with that a little bit. Is this still alive? Yeah, it is. And then I'm going to update all the prompts to the other commands. I'm going to update all of them. They've been outdated for a while, so refresh all of that crap.
It's another black eye for Black Tusk. It's a good thing they're cleared out of that compound.
That was easy. Disappointingly easy. Okay. Sorry. Just keep saying that, but it just didn't feel right. All right. And, you know, the devs do things without asking my permission, so. Thanks, Swordman. They need to be asking before they make game changes. No, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they made little nerfs to the NPCs because they want to cater to new players more and invadeds, you know. Or I'm just imagining it and it's about to get a lot harder. So there's that.
Since you're not saying anything important, I thought I'd interrupt with a message for the Bandidos. When you buy a game from Ubisoft, enter the creator code TuxedoBandido to support the channel. Easy peasy. Now maybe this cheapskate can afford to sign me up for that dating app I've had my eyes on. Uh-oh, Tux looks irritated. I better go. Shout out to Ubisoft for providing the code.
Not a good time, Tito. All right, so now we're Jefferson, but not the Coyote. This time it'll be the Tusk.
If they get to it, just get in there and stop them.
Turn up the game volume a little bit here. All right. That was a double reload right there.
Warning. Unauthorized network access detected.
Damn, they've already reached the shade node. Get there as
Nick.
fast as you can.
We don't need ammo. Ah, fucked up there. The reload didn't go through. Trying to get smart. Ah, fucking reloads.
System disrupted. System restored.
Feels like a pistol. This little gun. So small. Yeah, I think if you do hashtag, exclamation mark incursion, I think that video will pop up. the link to it. Yeah, thanks, Grumps. Sorry, I did say hashtag. I meant exclamation mark. Sorry about that, Justin. I'll do that for more of the guides too, actually, more of the popular guides. I'll load some up so that you can do like exclamation tutorial, exclamation whatever. Something common. $50 rounds seems like a lot, man. Ah, fuck you, dude. Come on, baby. Nope. Yeah, you gotta know Tux speak. I know.
They were trying to access the Shade database. Let's hope you stopped them in time.
Hate to interrupt, but there's another helicopter inbound.
It's a weird foreign language. It's Anunnaki. Anunnaki. I'm a hybrid Anunnaki. Right on, Justin. More to go, more to come, more to come. We got that new guide in the morning. Check out that one. It's linked at the top of the chat. That's an updated Floor 100 guide. You don't have to do it on Legendary. I did it on Legendary just to show that the build won't work, but... Watch that sniper. You're next, medic. Look at that thing. Ah, too far. I hate you, drone lady.
Rogue agent detected.
Oh, great. Rogues with SMG, huh? All right. Pain in my arse. Do we have special ammo today? We do not.
Rogue explosive trap detected. Hostile explosive trap detected.
Ah, you fucking thing. Look at all that it took away from me.
Give it up. Rogue shock trap detected. Hostile shock trap detected.
I put that down fast enough. Shouldn't have broke.
Rogue fixer drone detected. Hostile fixer drone detected.
Out of grenades, fuck.
System malfunctioning. System reactivated. Rogue agent eliminated.
Hola, Meeker.
System.
You see that shit? Bullshit. How you got that off?
System disrupted. System reactivated.
Concentrate your fire. Wait one. Move before they pin you.
System malfunctioning.
Coming in.
Oof. Did I get fucking sniped too? I did.
Vital signs critical. System curtailed.
Ah, that was the wrong way.
System back online. System malfunctioning.
Oh, she took off way to the other side. It's messed up. Snipers, pain in my ass.
Stop them flanking us.
Where are these guys? I can't see anything. The tank is damn hidden. Ooh, that's a mean tank. It's got fire grenades. do it. You guys remember 007 when this used to be the gun? And the pistol's akimbo. Toast.
Check the logs to see if they accessed any sensitive data. But I think we're okay. Good work in there.
That's Theo, baby, Theo. Yeah, I'm tempted to put on that other chess piece we were looking at. Intimidate. Let's give it a shot. So I have this one. We could run it with blue and pick up an extra little bit of armor on kill. Because our damage is so good, might as well. I mean, we got to take this out to, you know, some open world stuff. That's more difficult content. But we also have this. The Oros is probably kick this SMG's butt. So, I mean, which one you'd use, I guess, it would just be based on the content you're taking on. I think we'd probably want to go get a quick check. The reality check would be in the open world. Yeah, and it's the Oreo, it's got a bigger mag too, doesn't it? Is the Oreo 50? Can't remember now. I don't have it on me. Is it 60 or 50? Yeah, this gives you more options for your build. So like I can lose gunner and put on intimidate with firewall and get more damage out of it that way. Thank you. Oreo is 50, yeah. So yeah, same size mag, okay. Anyways, yeah, 50 at that speed is nice, but this isn't exactly slow. It's 1035, but that one's what, 400 more RPM greater, so that's something. And it's got a faster reload. That alone makes Oreo the winner, I think, in my opinion. Like that one's like 1.4 seconds, the Oreo. But for 30% armor on kill sometimes, or 15, I mean, pretty darn good. I mean, this setup just side by side is putting out more armor on kill even without headshots than Hunter's Fury does. So this is going to give you 15 plus 10. Although Hunter's Fury is true armor on kill, where Preservation is not. But either way, you're ranging from 25 to 45. Is that right? 30, 40. 25 to 40. Okay, so, but I am thinking about damaging down here. So let's just go ahead and run. I want a red version of that though. I was thinking about putting on even more armor on kill because we have the room to. Okay, let's just do that one. Let's give it a shot. All right, where we go next? Here.
We are under attack.
John Casa. Yeah, you can't really get yellow gear. I wouldn't worry about it. You don't need yellow gear. You really don't. It's rare to get it at level 31. It's going to be blue or purple. Even the purples are rare. Just focus on your armor. Just get, all you got to do is focus on your armor, get your armor rolls to max, 170,000. And then on every piece that you can, in your chest and your mask, you might not be able to because, I'm sorry, your backpack and your chest piece, you might not be able to because you're gonna choose, you may choose your talent over the armor, which is okay. But you should be close to 1 million in armor. And that's a lot. That's a lot for level 31 to 40. And then you'll need to update your weapons. You can update your weapons as many times as you want, but you will definitely want to do it by around 36, level 36. That's when your weapons need an update. And then level 40, you're going to want to update your weapons there. But your level 31 build with 1 million armor will take you all the way through Keener if you want it to. Or you can just equip a standard level 40 build, whatever you feel like once you get to Keener. Depends on how much of a hurry you're in. But I was kind of in a hurry, so I just kept my level 31 build on, and I ran through Keener with it. The only thing I changed was my chest piece to Headhunter. But Bloodsucker on your backpack is going to double your armor. So think about that. You're going to be running, you got 1 million in armor, and then you're running Bloodsucker, and you're killing them so easily, you're going to be running around with 2 million in armor all the time. So, so the gold gear is nice to have, but definitely not required. And since they cut out the countdown thing, then, just skip that. Which is kind of nice, because then it makes the whole strategy a little bit easier. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, the Coyote Mask is really important magic. It's basically a staple. It's used a lot, especially in group content. Some DPS builds. But yeah, it's one of those you have to have in your arsenal. Yeah, the mop is really strong. I have a lot of mop builds.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
So remember, we're running 1 armor core now and another 10% armor on kill. So we are stepping it up. If I had an all red chest piece, I would be running that. Stop it. Stop it. The dog's gonna be dodging. I need that dog down. Ah, fuck you, dog. Look at it. Fucking perfect accuracy. That's bullshit. Fucking bullshit, that dog. Where's this copter? That's without trophies because we ran out of trophies.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Tails. Got eyes on a group of JTF
Oh, the
hostiles.
creepy twins! They're
Wait
back.
a sec. I'm not seeing any weapons. Battlefield forensics team is my guess. A few of them have cardboard boxes.
We can't have any of our stuff walking out of there.
Copy that. Engage.
Warhounds are super annoying.
From the right,
I
Sid.
just want them to hold still, you know? They just won't do it. Come here.
Black Tusk has overrun the facility. Need immediate assistance.
Did I not just grab ammo? What did I grab? Oh, I didn't. That wasn't ammo? Alright. Something we gotta shoot, right?
This is Knight.
What up, Acolyte?
Facility is clean. Moving to the next target. Negative. Hold there. You've got a division element headed your way. This is the real test. Leave it to me, sir.
This is Tails.
All targets down.
I hate it when you do that creepy twin shit.
Me too, me too. Oops, thought you were dead, buddy. Give me my loot.
Luke, what's your status? Just reached the lake house. Work fast, you got trouble headed your way. Nothing I can't handle, boss. Yeah, I hear that a lot from folks that end up dead a few minutes later. Spare me the swagger and prove you can get results.
Come on in. Come on in. Going toe to toe with the big guy.
Black Tusk have control of the lake house. We're falling back to the rally point. Oh, shit! Contact front, or we're cut off!
Oof, that hurt. Ah, screw you.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Let's cool off for a second.
System disrupted. System restored. System malfunctioning. System back online.
Talk to me, Luke. How's it going at the lake house? Just wrapped up. All clear. Good timing. Your party's about to get crashed. Hope you're ready.
System curtailed.
Oh shit, I thought I had my shield up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
System restored.
No, no, no. it's not cover. There you go.
Sis, we've got multiple armed hostiles approaching from the southwest. Looks like.
What up, Roto?
I see them. I'll follow your lead. Let's give them another 15 meters so they'll be stuck in the open. Copy that.
Chilling, chilling. Good. We're taking down some projects here ourselves. Today's Invaded Day, and maybe a little bit of Summit.
I'm pinned down by the helo. Multiple snipers. My entire unit is out of action.
Ah, fuck you.
Serious trauma detected.
That's fucking bullshit.
Agent vital
So
signs.
stupid. Just stupid. So stupid as stupid.
Zero.
Here we go again. It's annoying that the Warhounds have like all their abilities, you know, with shock grenades and explosions and burning, and then
Enemy transmission.
they have to give you one last FU as they blow up and shock you
I've sent in some new candidates for
at ridiculous ranges.
Give them whatever they need and stay out of their way.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Tails. Got eyes on a group of JTF hostiles by the helipad. Wait a sec. I'm not seeing any weapons. Battlefield forensics team is my guess. A few of them have cardboard boxes.
But we can't have any of our stuff walking out of there.
I know, I hate replaying missions twice. Especially this one, because it's got all this kind of shit, all this running, you know, in between things. At least it's interesting. This one is more interesting than, like, DCD headquarters. That one's not very fun to me. God damn it, hold still. Come on, man, I got places to be. Trying to get that guy in the back. Fuck. Johnny Fives. Or Wally.
Black Tusk has overrun the facility. Need immediate assistance.
Johnny Five is alive. That was such a good movie. It was one of my favorites growing up.
Moving to the next target. Negative. Hold there. You've got a division element headed your way. This is the real test. Leave it to me, sir.
Ah, come on, I dropped my shield.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
This is heads. This is tails. All targets down.
I hate it when you do that creepy
Boo.
shit.
System malfunctioning. System reactivated.
Luke, what's your status? Just reached the lake house. Work fast, you got trouble headed your way. Nothing I can't handle, boss. Yeah, I hear that a lot from folks that end up dead a few minutes later. Spare me the swagger and prove you can get results.
Okay, we gotta watch out for the dogs here.
Lake house.
Is this where we died?
We're falling back to
No,
the
it's the
rally
next
point.
spot.
Shit! Contact front or we're cut off!
System curtailed. System restored.
Look at I'm taking damage. From all the way over there. Bullshit. There's no way they had a line of sight on me. Well, I guess if you climb that, maybe. Good hiding spot.
Going at the lake house. Just wrapped up. All clear. Good timing. Your party's about to get crashed. So be ready.
All right, back to square one.
Sis, we've got multiple armed hostiles approaching from the southwest. Looks like JTF. I see them. I'll follow your lead. Let's give them another 15 meters so they'll be stuck in the open. Copy that.
Probably don't need a sniper as a backup, do we? Probably take the Scorpio. In case you get into trouble. Okay, frickin' Warhound.
Multiple snipers. My entire unit is out of action.
Oops, wrong gun. Of course. Fuck you. Oh, he's so far away.
I see him.
Damn, a lot of misses.
All
Target's down.
Any word on the contents of those boxes?
Assorted documents, including some maps. Also some memory sticks and hard drives.
Good work. Grab it all and scoot on out of there.
Contact imminent. Everyone get ready.
Remember your assignment. Extracting the stuff in those boxes is the priority.
Too late. They're almost on us.
System malfunctioning. System back online.
No! Fucking die!
Hey, get a hold of yourself. Focus on the mission.
I like that name. Grumple Fluffin. Grumple Fluffin. Grumple Fluffin. Grumple Skin.
What the hell's going on over there?
My sister is down.
Sorry to hear it, but stick to the mission. Do you copy?
Fuck the mission. These fuckers are gonna pay.
Do not deviate from the objective, Tails. Am I understood? Fuck.
Ah, fucking blind. God damn it. Where is she?
Target is...
Yay!
Hey, anybody copy? Anyone? What a shit show. Boss, Schaefer. Total washout.
Excuse me while I go shoot myself in the face.
Stop sending me fucking clowns. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go shoot myself in the fucking head.
Sounds like you hurt Schaefer's feelings.
We did.
Work. Keep it up.
Let's get out of here. So we don't have to run it a third time. All right, the build's definitely fun. It's action-packed. I sort of feel bad for Schaefer. They keep sending him red shirts. Too many red shirts. Yeah, you could essentially EMP a dog twice if you aim it. I mean, you really could armor the hell out of this thing up. Hold on a sec. Let me clean this up and we'll take it to the next level. So the one advantage you would get if you decided to run with Hunter's Fury would be that stagger. But I love the killing power and the RPMs and the faster reload from Striker. I mean, all of that's worth it for me, especially the reload. It's not extremely faster, but it's shaving a couple of fractions of a second here. That's will make a difference. Oh, got a God roll crit chance. All right, I'll keep it. Another one. You know, having extra mods is handy. You can leave them on core pieces that you're never going to throw away. Like, for example, like this one, you can leave that crit damage there always and forever. Never have to take it off. Because I have extra crit damage mods in my stash, it makes it convenient. I don't always have to switch, remod things. That's why I keep extra crit chance mods like that. Like, oh, it's a God roll. Okay, I'll keep it instead of deleting it. You can't do that with all the defensive ones, of course. Sadly. Skill ones you can, though. Like, I leave my skill haste and duration ones on my healer builds. They just stay there. It's, like the Vile Mask always usually runs around with the mod already attached to it. Okay, so, I mean, we could just add more protection from elites. I mean, it's not really broken, so there's nothing really to fix. We could, so one of the questions is like, well, you could take off Gunner and put on Firewall. You'd get scalable damage that way. But we're not running into too many large-scale parties, you know, that I feel like I would need that scalable damage for. But in this scenario, we're potentially 50% armor on kill with headshots, but most of the time we're 45% armor on kill. So we're probably good. Let's see where we are next. Anyways, where's the next fight? I swear it was the zoo, but apparently that's not part of the party. So are we going into this now?
Black Tusk took the antivirals to their stronghold at Tidal Basin and are planning to move them to a more secure location.
It's Foundry.
Before that happens. We've ID'd a weak point in the perimeter of the base that should get you inside.
And the project, I think, is a West End. I do that too, which is, what's the gear up here? Golan, not bad. What do we got to do up there? Federal Emergency Bunker. Let's see. Let's see what the loot is up there. Pistols. Don't need too many of those, but I do collect D50s. Got like 30 of them. So, but dailies are pretty important. I like the exotics, and especially when they're in a zone that doesn't have bad loot. Okay, well, let's finish this off with this, I guess. Let's try not to get shocked, die, and have to restart the mission. Always a potential, isn't it?
Civilians in danger.
We need to retrieve the antivirals before Black Tusk can move them somewhere safer. Head down into the sinkhole and locate the maintenance pump room. We rigged explosives there that should get you inside the perimeter once you detonate them.
Come on, ladies. I need backup.
Okay, now find the detonator. The explosion should cause a cave-in that'll put you just inside the wall of the base.
Has anybody killed themselves with that before? We gotta try that. Sounds fun. Cheater.
System reactivated. Encrypted signal source detected.
That sounds promising. Is there a way to intercept Black Tusk comms?
The rain is nice. Nice and relaxing. How do you like the Division? Me in the rain.
Look for a terminal that you can catch eyes into.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Wyvern. Prep the helos. We need to get these antivirals out of here. The division is inside the compound.
You need to make sure none of those birds get airborne.
The containers are ready for pickup. What's the status on those helos?
Gonna be a few more minutes. We're working on it.
Shit, copy that.
Find a way to keep those helicopters grounded.
Where is he? Where's you guys coming from? I got this. I got this. My dog is a crying. He's a whiner. Whiner dog! Oh, let me get my loot.
Sounds like you're gonna need all the help you can get. The support team is standing by, but you'll need to figure out a way to get them through the main gate.
Wyvern, the helo's out of commission.
How the fuck did that happen? This situation needs to get locked down. Now. See to it personally.
It was kind of, well, we had a good team. I think I realized later that Will Gambit is somebody that plays with us a lot. I realized that later. After stream, I was laying in bed at night and I was like, hey, you know what? I think that Will Gambit guy, I played with him a few times. He's pretty good. I thought it was a random at first. I was like, but I thought it was a random, but I recognized his name. I was like, oh, I know that name. I've played with him before. Of course I have, many times. Who's back here? This lady. That dog has got to go. He's annoying the shit out of me. Where is he? Okay, let's not get shocked again. Run!
Find a way to disable them.
I got it, I got it.
We've been compromised. Reinforce the main gate sector.
I thought you were a bad guy. Don't scare me like that. Just gotta go right at these jokers. Oh, she's a pain in my ass. She escaped. Oh, and then she jumps down. motherfucker. Messed up my flow. All because that one lady escaped. Just takes one.
Those antivirals. As soon as you retrieve them, send up a flare to signal the support team. I'll stand by here and cover your ass.
Okay, listen up. Plan B. We'll transport the antivirals by hovercraft. I want these cylinders on separate vessels.
Intercept those cylinders. We can't let Black Tusk get away with a single sample.
I don't know if I've tried those. The T218 or the police. I'm not sure I've tried either. I don't know. Anybody know the answer to that question? The SMGs, the black market T218. I don't know what SMG that is. Or the police.
Cold storage device detected.
I don't remember that one.
That's gotta be the antivirals.
Whatever. I'm so far away from that shit.
System reactivated. System disrupted. System restored. System malfunctioning. System reactivated.
It's funny when the only thing that you're afraid of with your build is getting shocked by the death of a warhound. I don't know what to make of that.
Cold storage device detected nearby.
Get that second antiviral cylinder. The support team will secure the first cylinder in the meantime.
Wyvern, hostiles captured one of the cylinders. They're trying to intercept the other one.
Hold the bridge and protect that cylinder. Requesting support fire. We've got hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. We can't risk those antivirals.
Copy that.
This is Thunderbird. I'm making an attackman on that Hovercraft.
Negative, Thunderbird. They'll tear you to pieces.
System curtailed. System restored. System disrupted. System reactivated. System malfunctioning. System restored. System disrupted.
Ugh, I hate that.
Online.
Oh, these guys are finally catching up with us. Hey guys.
Sample secured. Preparing to exfil.
Copy that. Good work.
Portable canister detected nearby.
I'm hit. Losing control.
That helicopter took out the turbines. We're fucking stranded.
Wyvern, you need to exfil on foot right fucking now. We need those goddamn antivirals.
You want me to run away? I thought you knew me better than that.
In order, Wyvern. Wyvern, you copy.
Get on board the hovercraft and secure the rest of the antivirals. The support team will protect the cylinders.
Oh, you wuss. Hell, you are.
Get those rocket launchers prepped.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking White House.
Are you
Fluffy
out of
buns.
your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple these assholes. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Good name.
Christ, she's insane! Agent, do whatever you can to prevent the launch of those rockets.
Rocket launchers are loaded.
God damn it, Wyvern. Stand down.
Negative, sir. I refuse.
Oh, not that way. I want your armor. I can't believe we don't got that armor.
Won't be disappointed.
Sick. Every time I see it. It's got a cape, everything.
Initiating launch sequence.
Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Coming to you. Oh, you punk. Oh, fuck you.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone. Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero.
You're a real mensch.
Enough small talk.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated. Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
Shit, you got that down.
Serious trauma detected.
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
Oh, what the? I just got one tapped. Fucking missing health. God. That's lame. How do you get one tapped, man? Only in the Division 2 when they take away your health.
See the fireworks?
That's what happens, man.
You won't be disappointed.
How are you gonna get one tapped?
Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill.
It was the dog that did it too. A dog. But still, you know, it's just like, fuck.
Got a shot there.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone. Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero.
A mensch.
Enough small talk.
Aw, where'd you even come from?
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
I got him.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
Taking you down.
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
I need another anchor.
Come on, heal.
Medical assistance needed.
Oh, I'm fucking dizzy. Let's run. Fucking dogs. Thank God for the heals, huh? All right, let's pick on one. One at a time it goes. Oof, they're fast though. Get my decoy out there. Hold on a second.
System malfunctioning. System restored. System curtailed.
Again.
System reactivated.
Of course you got me.
Functioning.
Damn. Just put me out of commission here.
System reactivated.
Oh, what the fuck? I was no way she got that off. Oh my god. I can't believe she got that. I was at a lower elevation. I saw it coming. No way.
Here's one.
Again? What the fuck? I mean, that time she actually contacted, but still. She is strong to be able to one-tap a shield with her fucking punch, right?
It's over. Here.
Wyvern, what's your status?
Screw you, Wyvern.
Wyvern, come in. Wyvern,
One-tapping shields, huh? I mean, I am running 1.1 million armor, basically, with the protection from elites. I mean, that's pretty incredible. I could have used a shotgun on her, and that probably would have helped hold her back a little bit. She's got a hell of a punch. Step back, huh?
approach. Should we knock him down? Negative.
She'll one-tap you out of the door, that would suck.
Chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
Step outside the door and... Nope.
Agent, you
Nope.
managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Tusk stronghold. Not to mention preventing a rocket attack on the base of operations.
It was all easy until we got to those warhounds, huh?
Truly incredible.
They made us do a lot of cover-to-cover moves. Wonder how many people died in that session. 189. All right, what do we get? Nice little tactical vector. Another Born Great. Ooh, nice commando. Magazine size, not bad. Brazos. Foundry. Yeah, you can get it anywhere, crew. I mean, your best bet is probably exotic caches or where you see backpacks. Preferably in the open world, or I guess Countdown. Have you already tried Countdown? But yeah, anywhere. It'll drop anywhere. But trying to get exotics drop in Countdown, I mean in the summit, that's not where I would bet. If I was a betting man, that's not where I would place my bet. Nope. The summit doesn't drop very much as it is, you know. I mean, it has its good days, but overall, I don't feel like I get a lot of drops from there. If I was truly farming for the ninja bike, it'd either have to be like where I feel like I would have the best luck. I guess that would be the open world where there's backpacks in a zone. And then second would be exotic caches. And then third would be RNG drops in Countdown. I think in that order. That's good that you get lots of exotics. I mean, I spend a lot of time in the summit. I don't get that many, so you're just luckier than I am, I think. I mean, I spend 15 floors a week, at least, in there. Which is not a ton of time, but I give it my pound of flesh. Oh, good job, Devil, for trying to get your Nemesis quest done. I wish we had another gear set to run with this, but It's sort of the RPMs I'm after. You know? And so that just leaves Umbra. But Umbra brings heals, and we're trying to circumvent that by running to Emiline's guard. You know what I mean? We don't need heals because we got it right there. It's the whole point of running it. So it only leaves basically this, this gear set, or a build from scratch, which wouldn't perform as well. And of course, Hunter's Fury, but again, we're circumventing the armor on kill. All right, so project time, but I think it's time to flip the build now. I think I'm ready to change it up. We're gonna go into up here, but it's a Fog of War. We'll do Fragile, Scavenge Skills, but not special ammo because we'll catch on fire. You don't want to do that. Actually, let's go up here. Jacob. In the open world, wherever you see like backpacks, so it's gonna be random, you know, but really like a zone, you know, so like the East Mall, if you see backpacks there. I don't think we have any today. I'll look here in a second. So it's not something, you know, you could do every day. Right on, Jacob. You're elevated. So like looking here, we don't have any backpacks in the main zones that I can see, but like right here, like for example, if you had a backpack symbol there, then you'd want to farm everything in this zone. You have chest pieces here. But yeah, no backpacks on the map today, maybe in New York. Oh, let's change the skill before we get in trouble.
Friendly control point nearby.
Is there a hunter here? Grenade's moving.
En route.
Nice grenade toss, buddy. Fuck. Oh, you know what? I think I got the wrong talent on this. I have to tough it out. What's my talent? Yep, we do. We'll have to tough it out. It's not a bad talent, though. Oh, come on, lawnmower. It's a hell of a bleed, huh? Lawnmower, fuck. I mean, a hell of a lawnmower, right? Like, follow me. The guy up there is always a pain in the ass. Why are you shooting at me, people? Fucking grenade. Where'd that come from? Jesus. I'm gonna break that helmet, man. I'm gonna break it. He's got a hard head. There it is. I was adamant. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. I can. All right, so that was Lucky Shot, which is great if you're playing in cover, but this is more efficient.
Incoming hostiles detected.
That was a lame kill.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Sorry. Really? Where the fuck did that come from? You. Jeez. You guys like fighting the outcasts? I think they're pretty annoying.
Unlocked.
You got lawnmowers and dudes that explode and lots of fire. And you can't really run special ammo against them and feel good about it.
That was a tough one. Glad you were there with us.
Yeah, the Super 90 does handle better though, doesn't it? This SASG is a fun gun, but it is all over the place, I find. The M870's not bad. I like that one. KSG, you gotta play really short, but I love the big mag. Slow ass reload though, huh? That's too bad they took away a slot. I wonder why they did that. It doesn't really make sense. Yeah, the Tsunami's one that I like to break out from time to time, though. It's a beast. Creates mayhem on the enemy. So I think we got to do these. Let's see, resupply. Yeah. Oops, didn't mean to drop that. What do you need? What do I have? Components.
Thanks for the supplies, Agent. This is very good.
It's not what I normally run. Let me change this up. All right, so now we got to take on the bunker. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to run the bonus armor on these dudes. You get what you're putting down.
Repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
No, you got that off, huh? That time to reload. I don't know what's going on here.
Vital signs critical.
Not doing very good though. Might die. Yeah.
Agent deceased.
Felt that coming. That might be why. Didn't feel like it normally feels. Let's try that again. Anybody? That's better. This mission's okay. It's got a couple of points where, you know, you're kind of playing the waiting game. I don't like that. The liquid engineer doesn't drop very often anyways, does it? Like, I mean, I rarely see it come out of a named item. Cash. I mean, I only have a couple of them myself. Does not like to drop.
You know that bitch hiding from us as I rose to that island. I think I hit them.
Try not to blow up. Oops. Fucker. Yeah, today's the SVD, or right now is the SVD. Paratrooper
There's no way the
with
outcasts could
determined.
take down an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
And I'm running it with 3 pieces of hot shot. Which you could also get rid of one of these. You got some options here. Run another piece of Habsburg. I should have that somewhere. Get a little bit more handling out of it that way. Wherever it is. There we go. Let's try that. See if we like it.
detected.
Great. You can use the computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a 20 on our team. If they're in any shape to answer.
Lazy team.
Connection established.
Hello? Can you hear me? This is Manny Ortega with the division.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya. I'm almost
The relic drops like all the time. I get like 13 a day.
The White House was connected to the national network, but before I could get back, those crazy fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
It's funny how some guns are just notorious like that, right? What happened there? It's something weird. Too many waves. This is the part that I'm talking about, like, it's the waiting the whole time. Take it easy, game. Yeah, Countdown is a team effort, and if you pay attention to the notes that are like on your waiting screen, you know how there's like tips and stuff like that on the waiting screen? It says, you know how we say that, oh, you might as well play on heroic, on challenging, because the drops are basically as good as heroic. If you pay attention to the tip screen on your loading screens, it says that the drops are literally the same as heroic. Do you know that? Did you see that?
I'm safe for now, but please hurry.
Help is on the way, Maya. Sit tight and just try to stay calm.
So you're better off playing challenging. There's no real point in doing it in heroic, I don't think. I don't think there's a point at all in doing it. It's not that the gear is a little bit better, it's the exact same drops. Interesting, right?
Extreme heat surge. Sprinkler system detected.
If you can trigger the sprinklers, they should be able to put out the flames.
And then with the amount of people that drop on accident too, because of the server shit, you know, you're connecting all over the world, people, and the game really struggles with that. Apparently. Putting 8 people on one game from all over the world sounds like something of yesteryear, but we're still figuring it out.
You gotta put out the flames. I don't know if Maya has any fireproof gear.
Maya is not going to come this way. Yeah, well, I guess there is one benefit to doing heroic is you do get more countdown credits. That would be the one thing. But the amount of times that you might not finish it, which could be like, I don't know, 1 out of 4 times. I mean, how many times it's a tough fight back there at that last fight, even in challenging, really, if your team's not on the same page. If you lose 2 guys, it can be a real rough fight. You lose 3, may not finish. These guys are really tanky, and those hunters are badasses. Come on, Maya. Let's get to it. Oh, sorry.
But I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what I
Do you see that?
so mad.
Didn't mean to scare you.
They're coming. It's not safe.
Actually, I'll say that. Horrible shots. Anytime. Here's the head honcho. I don't go in that cave too often. Come on, big boy. You got a pretty mouth. Don't you do it. Is it me or is it you, Maya?
If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I'll head back as soon as the escort team arrives.
With the equipment Maya recovered, we can restore the Shade network across the entire country.
Yeah, we haven't done incursions in a little bit. We got to get back in there. I've been saying that for a few weeks. We'll probably do them again if the team is up to it. A couple of runs before this, or in between, but mostly, I think if we look at the calendar before this season, global events. So, because next week's kind of slow, so next week would be good. Because oh no, this is this week, right? Next week is Guardians. and financial district. So after that, then we have this, the last resort, which I won't be playing because I already have all that stuff. So this would be a good week. I mean, we could also try to squeeze it in next week anyways, but everybody might be doing Guardians. Can't remember, do we like Guardians? I think we do. Did we already play Guardians with the changes? I don't think so. No, we haven't seen the Guardian changes yet. Ooh, I'm excited for that. And the Hollywood is going to be a big one. And then we did see Reanimated changed. And SH2 and Golden Bullet didn't. The blue drops are just my color changes. Colorblind settings. Okay, so let's see with this project. So complete activities, just one little mini activity, I guess, huh? Oh, there's one. If your mini map is hacked, you either have the directive or there's a hunter nearby. So if you turn out, if you accidentally turned on your directive to hide your mini map, where are these guys?
Hostile broadcast detected.
This is always a busy little square, isn't it? There it is. Oh, that wasn't even the elite patrol, but it said it finished. They call that an activity. Cool. Oh, that might have been a different project. No, that was the weekly. I mean, the daily. Yeah, because it says complete. So public parks, we got to do Coney Island. We can do that later. Name boss. There's a lady that threw a grenade at me. There you are. This thing has a hell of a blind fire capability. The SVD. It's nice. Police ump. Some people really like that. I'm saving this SIG with determined for reanimated. I think it could be fun with that. She's so strong and reanimated. Well, the hunters never really die. There's the lurking hunters that are kind of just part of the map. You can't actually kill them, but they hack your screen. Yeah, the Stalker hunters. That's what the name is. Not the lurkers, the stalkers, huh? Yeah, I catch him at the same place a lot. Like I actually see him a lot at this control point, a lot. Overgrowth. And when he's usually on top of this building right here. Let's see here, yeah. So that's where you're fighting, and the hunter is always on top of this building, and then sometimes he'll be on top of this building where these comms are. Interesting that the comms are the same locations where the hunters are, I gotta say. These collectibles. Have I not grabbed these collectibles? Why are they still showing up? I mean, if they're white, does that mean I grabbed them? Well, now I gotta go fucking check. You can kill them? I've never killed one. I've seen some crazy shit with those guys, though. I've seen a hunter follow some dudes into one of the safe houses. He didn't go all the way in, but he basically went to the door, and they were able to just chill with them, basically. Wow. That's cool. Well, then I gotta say I've been close. Oh yeah, it is up there still, I guess. Yeah, okay. So there's a hunter that is always up there a lot on that roof. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get that calm. I'm gonna let it be. Yeah, they're really cool. I had fun, like, for a couple of weeks or whatever, a week of gameplay. It's all I did was hunters. This is a long time ago. I did one after the next, after the next, after the next. They're a lot of work. Especially when you lose one. So frustrating when you lose one. You spend a lot of time running around the city blocks trying to find them again, you know? Because sometimes what'll happen is he'll get lost in the crowd of some other faction fighting him or something like that. So an easy way to farm palisades is just to buy a shitload of palisades like this and then to crush it. This is way faster than going to countdown. So, and then what I do is, I mean, it's better when you make a little bit of stash space. I crush them. So there's like 18 there, for example, and then I'll just keep buying. Couple of chess pieces I'm after. It's really chess pieces is all I need. Palisades. Maybe a couple of backpacks, but you got so many options on the backpacks. Palisades is not usually what I go to. So it's really nice when a vendor has the palisades for sale because then you can get those weaves. which you don't always have the luxury of doing. So all week, baby, just for the cost of currency, which is easy to come by. So with watch points. So then I come over here, just spend those. And I'm looking for one with crits already on it and kinetic momentum. Specifically. And I always get skilled. It always gives me skilled on this thing. It gives me skilled, and it gives me gunslinger, and it gives me... There's one more, I can't remember what it is. It keeps giving me the same talents. Efficient. That's one of them. It's like, what about the other ones? Yeah, the Washington Monument's the ghost one. I see him there too. Time to time. But yeah, this is, even this, you know, this is your best bet at getting what you're looking for, and it's still a grind. Because if you put it on, you know, Palisades and you go out there to like the countdown, right? Like, you'll get Palisades, but it won't necessarily be a chest piece. It could be a mask or whatever. And I sort of got everything already, you know, on the mask, the holsters and all of that. I got enough all red pieces. And the skill ones are kind of easy to come by. Anyway, so if you got enough currency and basic materials, because it does cost a little bit of basic materials to craft, right? So if you have enough of those, then this is a really easy way to farm. That's why we want to do the mules. That's why the mules are really a good way to go. Because if you notice, my stash or my inventory caches is full of all these recalibration and weapon crafting caches and all that stuff. And I haven't been using them because my resources are full, as you can see. So I'm sort of looking to spend resources, which is all a byproduct of doing the mules. I just can't spend them fast enough. And that's because, you know, I mean, there's God rolls this, God rolls that. But some things it's just not even worth it. You know, the build's performing, they're skilled again. I mean, what a good chess piece, but skilled. Nowadays, it's not so much the cost, it's the time of doing things. To sit there and push the button over and over again it's tedious. Like even this, like I have to do it in sort of small sessions because it's super tedious to sit here and buy and then go build. And you know, I mean, I could clean out my inventory and just buy, but you spend faster than you buy, then you can buy, right? Because it crushes like I think 5 and you're buying 1, so it's a 1-to-5 ratio there, right? So it's back and forth, no matter how many you load up on. But I still like doing it this way versus like going to countdown and just getting a shitload or buying a shitload and crushing a shitload, because I don't want to overdo it and then waste all that time overdoing it, if that makes sense. So I want to do it in small batches, because once you get it, you're done, right? You don't want to keep doing it. And so if you go out there and get like 1,000 chest piece or 1,000 weaves for Palisades and you get it in 100 crafts, then what are you going to do with, you know, with the other 900 weaves? You're done crafting, if that makes sense. And so you did all that upfront investment when you got your return faster than you expected. And that's RNG. Maybe it takes all 1,000. Either way, I'd rather do it in small doses so that I don't waste a bunch of upfront time. But anyways, you still get lucky. You do get lucky. So I did this for about 30 minutes this morning, and I got this unicorn right here, and super stoked about it. I mean, I could create a build around just this. What would I do? I don't know. It'd be even better if it was obliterate. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it is boring. Mm-hmm. But I find, you know what's funny though? I find it less boring than Countdown. I found Countdown really boring. Just like all of those long runs between each little encounter, like, oh, I hate those runs. Where you're running from the administration building to the cooling tower, and then you got the stupid cooling tower tasks. You got to run over here, shoot this, got to run over there and shoot that. And you got these really tanky enemies that aren't even that exciting to kill. It's just like, it doesn't feel exciting in there, Countdown gets to me. I have a hard time going in there. But it is rewarding. You get lots of gear, lots of named items, and more importantly, you get the exotic caches that you're just going to crush for components at the end of the day, which is the real reason why I need to go in there, is just to keep collecting those. If you can spend an hour a day in Countdown, that'd be great, but I just can't do it. It's kind of sad when this is more exciting than Countdown. But anyways, it's still something you can only do in small doses. But anyways, and you can only do it when the vendor's here, right? When the vendor has it. So you don't always get lucky to have a Palisades at the vendor. It was, some people use this method also to level up their proficiency. If you haven't done that. So if you have extra resources, you could buy 10 to 20 of these, depending on what named items transfer for, and then you can donate them all into your proficiency, and then you have the sacrifice, fully proficient. And then you do the same thing with the Night Watcher and the Big Show. If you're really routine about it, you can get through a lot of stuff just doing that every single week. Go through your named items. Trying to get a good ACRE and you got 6 St. Elmos? That's insane. 6 St. Elmos. There's people out there trying to get 1 St. Elmos. Miker's getting 6 of them. How dare you, Miker? Anyway, so I'm trying to spend these too so I can get rid of these caches. They're taking up a lot of space. And my expertise is full. Well, I guess I got a couple of things. I swear these weren't available the other day. Let's spend. All right. Must have bad eyes. Because I was looking for the last things to invest in. I was like, I'm out of things. And not all the way up to 25. I was like, that's weird. Spend these down so I can offload some of those caches. Free up space. This must be the last ones. There it is. 25 and then some, huh? No more. Okay, is that it all? I think that's everything. Well, we got one hive, so apparently not. Okay. Langmo. How did you sneak it by? So everything's full. Full. All right, looking good. It's weird how it's like, I mean, we're 386 out of 386, so that's good. But it's weird how it's just a little bit over that 25, isn't it? All right, so that's good. So I think we can spend these caches now. At least a few of them, maybe. Yeah. And so what I'll probably do before the season ends, maybe over the next week or two, is I'll start leveling up the expertise on all of my favorite weapons to a minimum of 12. Just everything, you know. So like, for example, this TDI card, like it doesn't have any expertise. So I would do that one as an example. Even though I don't use it a lot, it's sort of a staple. It's always going to be there. So, and it uses just basic materials. So the only reason why I haven't done it is because you have to sit here and hold this button. That's literally the only reason why I haven't gone through everything and moved it to level 12. But what I want to do this to the point where I spend down an entire character. Spend all his points. And so all of these resources are purchasable, refillable through my watch until you get to 13, and that's when it's going to require an exotic component. And so right there, it's 12 technically. So you stop at 12, and then the next move is 13. So yeah, that's right. So when we get to 13, that's where you spend your component. So, you know, an easy 12% on everything. Again, back to need that mule. Make sure you get your mules. And so, I mean, the skills especially, like I haven't done any of my skills. Again, it's just because I don't want to sit here and hold this button over and over again. I mean, it's like a whole day's work to do this. So I'll do this one and then I'll stop because I'll drive us all crazy. Yeah, we've got a couple of resource grind guides I can point you to. You know, ultimately the master solution is going to be your mules. But I got 2 resources for you, so let me just grab one. One is I got a guide to resources in general. So it breaks down which are by rarity and how to get them and what's most important. Here we go. So here's a resources guide. I think this guide's one of a kind here. Here, I'm gonna send you all links together. So hold on a second, and I'll send everybody this. So resources guide, and then you're gonna need. I'm gonna add all of these to the chat bot too. I gotta remember to do. I'll do it in the morning. Be good to do this. Okay, so maybe I'll do it in one link. So I'll do like, you know what would be cool? We'll do like. Exclamation mark guides, and then just all the links in a list would be good, and people just can grab the one that they need. And I'll make it just like the essentials, like the essential guides, and it'll just be under one link. Because we get the same questions over and over again, right? Like it's a really good question. It's relevant. And how do you get XP? And be like, well, here we go, you know. And it'll be part of the guide series. And the guide series, it's a bundle of all the most important things. That's an idea. I'll do that in the morning. Okay, so resources, and then let me go back one here. And then you're gonna need the mules one. And so I'll just send these 2 for now. These are your essentials. The only one that would be helpful is, you know, the tinkering. Like how to use a tinkering bench. Some people still need to learn that. Right on, Maggot. Well, as long as the devs don't screw up our exotics every season, then many more to come. Then we could be doing so many more builds than we are, like new builds than we are this season. I mean, luckily we have barely enough to explore, I got to tell you. But like, I mean, the mosquito, I don't think I'm going to touch that thing, you know? I mean, I don't even want to give it the effort to give it a bad review. Like, you know what I mean? Like, put it on and go give it a bad review. It's just like, just reading it is bad. I don't have to use it to figure that out. You know what I mean? Like, and then the Vindicator, like, because it takes a long time and it's a lot of energy to make a build video. You know, it really is. It's even the most straightforward build video that I can make is easy 3 hours, easy. And that's not counting playtime. That's not counting the demonstration and live, whether it's live or, you know, me doing a recording session. It's just like, it takes time to do that stuff. And some of these weapons and exotics are just literally not worth the time to make a single video to even talk about how bad it is. You know, it's just like, because normally what I've done in the past is we'll get an exotic and then we'll test it. We'll break it down. We'll go to the testing range. We'll see what its shooting pattern is. We'll review the mods and, you know, we'll say it's pretty good or it's really bad. The devs need to fix it. But when you get 3 bad ones, it's like an overwhelming exercise to do that. It's just like, I'm going to do that. And then are the devs really listening? Well, I have my doubts right now. You know what I mean? I think their hands are full. And it doesn't mean you're not going to find a very niche situation. I think out of all of the exotics, the rugged gauntlets are probably the most useful, but extremely niche. Extremely. You know? Like Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can all think of a situation where you're going to use the regular gauntlets. But it's always an option. I mean, whatever that situation is, you could probably also live without it. You know, because it's a sometimes. It's not a full-time thing, you know. It's a sometimes. Anyways, the mosquito, same deal. And then the Vindicator, you know, is just all right, you know. So, I mean, the Vindicator, we can make a build out of it, but it's just all right. And I do have a build for it. And I don't think Focus... I haven't fully tested the Focus version, but I just don't think more power is actually the answer to such a weak rifle. And I know that sounds weird. I know that sounds weird, but there's more to it. Because the Vindicator is amplifying a problem to the class, to the whole class, to rifles, all of them, you know? I mean, the M1A Classic is the strongest rifle in the game from a DPS multi-shot perspective. And it's pretty uninteresting, right? You have to run like an all red build to make that thing feel good. So, I don't know. Fingers crossed that they give us some really good rifle setups next season. They got to be ready for the rifle class. Right? They got to be ready. I mean, stop giving us this weird... stop giving us PvP stuff. That's what they keep doing, man. They keep giving us PvP shit. Aegis and... What was the other one before Aegis? Cavalier. I know there's PvE applications, but kind of better in PvP. Yeah, I mean, you can feel decent during the situations, but the MDR with preservation might have felt better, you know, the non-exotic one. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I just really hope that somebody's saying, hey, the rifle class over there, you know, because boo. I mean, the 1886 is a great rifle, but it's not the answer, you know. There's absolutely no mods for there's no customizing this thing. There's no customizing. It comes as it comes. And so that sucks. I mean, if you prefer to play in scope, you don't have that option. If you want to put on some weapon handling mods, if you want to put on optimal range, you don't have that option. You know, just it comes as it comes. Could make it look like it's wearing pajamas though. At least this thing's got a couple skins to it now, huh? And the M1A is sort of like that too. I mean, you got very little options, but at least you got the scope. And so it's nice on rifles. You want the option for scope. And it's one of the things that I want to have a discussion on is scopes. I think it's time we get a refresh on all of these scopes. A lot of them are kind of pointless. I think that they must have a visibility enhancement and not just be for looks and stats. I think they should actually be a performance. Modifier. So let's see here. We got the rifle. All right. So like if we put this on and we mod it, let's put this little accuracy one here. I mean, that's our modifier. I know the third person thing makes things tricky, right? But wow. I mean, might as well not even add that. I mean, what is that doing? Oh, great. I mean, it really improves my sights. No way, right? I mean, that's as good as it gets. What? I mean, and they're all like that. They all give the same function, you know? And so, like, what about some Halo sights? You know, something that glows the enemy. It's not considered a pulse or anything like that, but we just can see them better. Allows us to outline their heads. Maybe we land more headshots because we can see more them glowing at night or something, you know? Thermals. Something, though, you know? I mean, this seems like it's a little bit different than the one before, but I don't know. They all kind of seem, I don't know for sure, and they all kind of seem the same, right? Is that one truly greater, or... See, I like that this one... But there's no toggle to stay in scope by default. And so what's annoying about it, let me run the ammo dry. As soon as you reload, it goes back to default view, and then you got to click in, you know? And I think on probably a mouse and keyboard, that's acceptable. But on controller, it's I feel like it's clunky to have to do that. Clicking in is something you don't want to do in a controller at all. It's a very uncomfortable feeling, and it's hard on your controllers to do that. You're smashing that controller. And it causes a little bit of this kind of motion, you know, a little jerking from side to side. So if you're doing that mid-shot, it could, and there's enemies around, or you're moving or whatever, it causes basically inaccuracy, which is the problem with the Ravenous. You know, so part of the Ravenous's issue is the controller. So that in order for the Ravenous to switch shoulders, you got to click in like that. It's the same function, and it makes you kind of jerk around a little bit. And it's not like so violent like that, but it might be just a little bit like this, and a little bit like this, and a little bit like this. But when the enemy's moving, those are misses. Those are all misses. You know, and so you're doing all of that shooting, but it's not going anywhere. Not doing anything. And so you don't want to click into controllers. I just think it's janky. But we have to. That's how you do it. And so it's fine as it is, but... The problem is that you don't get to have the liberty. So even if I don't have to reload, right, I get suppressed, so I have to go back and cover. And when I come back out and cover, I have to click in again. You know, and it sounds like, oh, well, that's not a big deal. It's just a little clickaroo, right? But, you know, if you guys see, like, as people get more and more competitive, either with themselves or in PvP scenarios, those milliseconds in ADS is all that matters. Think of Call of Duty, right? And I realize we're not Call of Duty, we're not first person, but I'm just saying, like, it matters. That partial second it takes to do that is all the time it takes for the NPC to run from that wall all the way to that wall. I know you think I'm exaggerating, but it's not, because they're fucking fast. Or for them to crawl and cover, right? That split second, you know, it matters. It matters. And so I feel like these are some of the more interesting things to improve overall gameplay experience that could be part of Project Resolve 2.0. You know, Project Resolve 2.0. What up, Grim? Is like addressing some of like these mechanics that are just dated. I mean, all the mods are dated. The talents are dated. The exotics are dated. Like, how did they not? We talked about that in a video, right? Like, how did they not come after these dead exotics? I mean, they basically glossed over every exotic except for those that changed because they were part of a weapon class that changed. Like the P416, so the Eagle Bearer changed, right? The SRS Covert got a buff, so the Mantis got a buff. But otherwise, they glossed over all of the exotics. And sure, a lot of them are fine, but there's some that are desperate in need of a change. And exotics are critical, you know, they're critical. More critical than the 511 gear that they changed. For the worse, by the way. They made it worse, you know, or whatever, but examples would be the Merciless again, the Diamondback, nobody uses, the Ravenous, but that one's locked behind a raid, so it gets ignored. The Costas could probably use a rework because it's got some serious competition in that category, but they might overlook that. The Imperial Dynasty, totally underused. There's a ton that I can't think of right now, but anyways, but the mods, it's a little thing, right? They probably not even thinking about the mods, but I think our mods need a refresh. We need some more interesting scopes. That would be a game changer. Can you imagine running around with night vision on your scope? That'd be sick. The rugged gloves, that's right. Or the Sacrum Imperium. No, I like the Sacrum Imperium exactly as it is. That's a meme weapon. I mean, if they fix the Sacrum Imperium, oh, the Collector, that's a good one. The Collector is just not quite there. Missed the mark. Missed the mark. The Sacrum Imperium needs to stay exactly where it is, because if we didn't have the Sacrum Imperium, we wouldn't be able to say, what about the Sacrum Imperium? You know what I mean? Like, don't fix that one. Somebody's got to be at the bottom of the barrel, right? Somebody's got to be at the bottom of the pyramid, holding the good ones up. It does look cool though. That was like the start of when they started making the exotics look a little neater. I love that look. It reminds me of Star Wars when he gets that helmet treatment. Kylo Ren. I'm not so sure I like this Regal tin can look, but it is better than what it was before. The mechanical animal's got the same thing to it. It looks like it's stamped aluminum. But you could tell, I feel like the same person that designed this SMG here at least collaborated with the person that designed the latest outfits, especially the recruiter. The textures are really close. I mean, such a good job on the rubber. The rubber coating, the matte on it is really nice. I mean, it's like asthma looking at it. It's like, I want to pet it. I want to pet it. And this one's not bad. Yeah, it's a little plain Jane, but it's clean. It's got the same texture to it. Kind of soft matte texture. This one does too. It looks like it's made out of clay pottery, doesn't it? And this one's a beast. The duct tape is just classic. That was a cool gun. I was like, oh, the duct tape is awesome. Sweet Dreams is kind of boring looking, isn't it? I wish it performed better as a shotgun. It's so slow. It's strong though. 1.4 million is not a weak gun. We should try making a headshot build out of the Sweet Dreams. Let's put that on our agenda for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like going around like headhunter style with it and then knocking people out at the same time. Yeah, it is too blocky for me too. They should put like some spikes on it or something. It should get like a lady death treatment. This should have some sort of lady death feeling because you're hitting people and killing them. Or it should look like a fucking sledgehammer. That would be badass. Just a big steel cap on it. All right, anyways. Appreciate you guys hearing me out. I will catch you guys tomorrow. We'll get back to it. Maybe use the sweet dreams. It's been a minute. All right, everybody. I will see you first thing in the morning, though. We got a nice little premiere summit. Floor 100. It's a hunter's build. Technically 2 of them. So I'll catch you then. Laters.